All right, man. We are live. It's just CPGM Drew. Take the hoodie off so y'all can see me. And CPGM Headley here. CPGM Juice is he is um he can't
Let's see what
speak,
you
man.
got.
He can't speak. He can't speak, man. I was gonna use some other words, but
I
he
was
can't
waiting
speak.
to see what you got. Yeah, I was trying to see what you
Yeah,
got
yeah,
for
yeah. I was thinking
it.
about it. But we're here. We're gonna start. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it started very, very quickly. We're here to do a mock draft for the Carolina Panthers. Just a disclaimer. There's gonna be a lot of self sabotage in this here draft because I'm a
Nah,
Bucks fan and Henley is a
can't. No,
Falcons
don't
fan.
say that, man. We can't say that
Don't
at the
say that.
top of the video. Nah,
Oh,
man.
all right, my bad.
We
Just
need
to cut it
Panthers
out.
fans here.
No, we're gonna take care of y'all. We're gonna take care of y'all, man. We're gonna do our best here and take care of y'all. So, as we know, the Carolina Panthers essentially traded for the number one pick overall with the Bears, gave up some booty and pause. And so, who are we going with the first pick overall?
Oh, we got to go quarterback.
Got to go quarterback, huh?
We hearing C.J. Stroud name earlier. Now we're hearing Bryce Young's name. QB1 for us has always been Bryce Young. I'm a fan of C.J. Stroud, but just the poise that Bryce Young plays with, just how he processes so quickly, gets to the next read, looks down the field, can use his legs outside of the box, and those are quarterbacks that are winning at the next level now in the NFL. The guys that's athletic can get out of the box, can make plays down the field, and he fits the bill, man. The only question marks with Bryce Young will be the size concerns and things of that nature, man. Just how big he is, but other than that, he checks all the boxes.
Yeah, he really does, man. Like you said, I love the pocket awareness, pocket presence, ability to move in the pocket, keep them shoulders square, and be able to get the football where it needs to go. Last year he played with a lackluster of talent outside of Gibbs, and he still made things happen. I think if they had a little bit more star power in terms of the perimeter players, I think they probably go a little bit further and maybe they run the table. But unfortunately, didn't have the weapons. It showcased itself, and he can't be the end all be all there. But yeah, I think Bryce Young is the guy here because I think word is now. I think Bryce Young is the top guy, and Anthony Richardson might be second. I don't know, man. Every week is something different. So well, we can go ahead. We're gonna do the right thing. We're gonna draft Bryce Young. Panthers fans, who do you prefer here? Because we know it's gonna be quarterback, but who do you guys prefer it to be with those top 4 to 5 quarterbacks? All right, man. Bryce Young is off the board.
Yeah, I think for the Panthers, this draft should focus on, I think, more of the offensive football. I think the defense is pretty good. I think they could use some additions in the front seven, maybe another pass rusher, a 5 technique guy. But I think it's a draft to get the offense loaded. You got your quarterback, your franchise quarterback in Bryce Young. So going receiver, tight end, even running back here. I know you brought in Miles Sanders, but just getting more bodies out there and just helping Bryce Young excel because it's a passing league and Bryce Young's your new quarterback. So who we got on the board?
So as of right now, we talking. If you're talking receiver, you got your number one receiver and Jalen Hyatt up there. Just kidding. Josh Downs, got your Cedric Tillman, you got your X out there. For the edge, you got Felix Ndike Uzuma. Don't cut me down in the comment section. BJ Ojulari, CPGM favorite here. Got Keon White, Isaiah Falsky. I know that. What did they do in the running back market in terms of free agency? Didn't
they brought in Miles Sanders from the Eagles?
That's right.
They got Hubbard from last season.
Running backs flew off the well. Gibbs and Bijan's out of there. So yeah. What are your thoughts though? You want to go edge? You want to go receiver? Obviously
What's the tight ends look like right now?
Tight ends. You got your big boy Darnell Washington, Luke Musgrave. Do you see a potential for them to trade up for a receiver that they want or a tight end that they want? I know it's a little too late for us here, but that's a possibility.
I think they could stay at 39 because I think the beginning of the second round is loaded with tight ends and wide receivers. Right. A guy I'm looking at right now for them is Josh Downs. He's the best route runner in the class as far as I'm concerned. You can help a Bryce Young get a guy that can get open quickly. He can be the go-to guy because you traded DJ Moore to the Bears. So I think Josh Downs is the replacement there.
What do you say about what do you say to the people that don't like his size? What do you say to those people?
Hey, this guy, I see, he could high point the ball, win above the rim. So even though he's a smaller receiver, he can still jump up there. It's kind of like he's not as big as Jahan Dotson, but Dotson's one of
Right.
those smaller receivers that could win above the rim. I think Josh Downs can do the same thing. Plus,
Same thing.
the route running, man, it's like, if you don't have to win above the rim if you're separating, play after play, play after play. So, just get somebody to get the ball in his hands quickly, and he could go to the house.
I agree. I
I'm
love
looking at
Josh.
Ojulari too. What do you think about Ojulari at the edge?
BJ Ojulari, listen, I'm never against BJ Ojulari. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't like BJ Ojulari, and for whatever reason, a lot of people think that he can't defend the run. I disagree with that. I think he could get a little bit stronger, obviously, but I think he could defend the run. Every time I see him on the edge, for me, when the games I watch, he's defended the run, doing some things at his size you necessarily don't think he could do. And I think, we've talked about this ad nauseum in terms of him being the best pure pass rusher, in this draft. So just speaking pass rush, I know people, get crazy. And I think he can do a little bit in terms of dropping back in the coverage and getting cute if you want him to do that. But I wouldn't object. To going BJ Ojulari here. My question would be, if we had to come back at 93, you think we're going to trade up? They don't got much capital in terms of draft capital because of, obviously had to trade up to get to the number one pick. Who do you think would be there at 93? That would be a good fit for these guys.
I mean, the wide receiver position?
Yeah, the wide receiver position. I mean, tight end still would be there, I would imagine, too, because that could be the, I guess you could call that the backup, if a receiver is not there that we would want. I would like an A.T. Perry for these boys. I think that would be nice. I definitely think he'll be there at 93. I think he'd be a good fit for them. I think he'd play outside, inside, because he's a big guy who plays like a smaller receiver, but he don't necessarily have the speed or the explosiveness, or he's not as twitchy. He's got a little twitch to him, but not as twitchy as obviously Josh Downs, who's might be the twitchiest in this in the receiver room for this draft. So
it's some good receivers, but that Josh Downs name, man, it's just
pop it out to you.
It's enticing me, man.
Yeah.
Go to all real quick. Who's the best players on the board?
Brian Branch, got your Darnell Washington, got your Drew Sanders, got your Jalen Hyatt, Hendon Hooker. And I know these guys got a couple of expiring contracts on that defensive side. They can't sign everybody back, obviously, but
yeah, I think Brian Burns is the big one, right?
Yeah, he's the big one. I don't see a scenario where he leaves because I know that I think it was it the Bears? I think that the Bears wanted him. They wanted him a part of that package, and the Panthers are like, nah, I got to go in a different direction. And I think that's when DJ Moore became, an option. So
yeah, I'm sticking with the Josh Downs, man. Unless you think we should go in a different direction.
No, I'm comfortable with the Josh Downs. I mean, there's a lot of nice defensive players here that I would like, and for those that are screaming Jalen Hyatt, listen, man. We are much higher on Josh Downs than we are on Jalen Hyatt. A lot of Jalen Hyatt's production came from him being wide open. Obviously he caught the football and he got the yardage, got the touchdowns, got the big plays. He was a highlight reel, man. But there's some questions in terms of his entire full game if he's challenged at the line of scrimmage. And I've seen it from Josh Downs. That's one thing box I wanted to check for him, and he checked that this past offseason. So let's go ahead and get us a Josh Downs, who would be an outstanding receiver for the Carolina Panthers, man.
Yeah, I see Juice in the comments. Talk Adam Thielen, DJ Shark, Terrence Marshall, Visca. They got some free agents in Thielen and Shark, but I think those are guys that maybe some 1-year rental players where you put a Josh Down with a Terrence Marshall and then or Visca at that third wide receiver position. I think that'd be a good start right there for Bryce Young.
I would agree. No, come on, man. What are we doing? That's not a bad trade there. Move down 4 spots, pick up a 6th rounder. Think we should do it? Oh, there's 5 more trades on the board. Let me see. That's actually better.
That's even better. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Chicago. No, sir. Nah. And it's getting worse. All right. So I'm gonna go with this one right here. Pick up a 5th and a 4th? Was
All
that
right.
7th next year? We'll go ahead and accept that from the Cleveland Browns.
Move down a little bit.
Yeah, man. Look at Chicago. They tried to trade back up with the first pick overall, man, with some trash. Nah, we straight off that. We straight off that. We straight off that. All
What
right,
up, D
man.
Kid? D Kid just got in.
D Kid just got in. See, we started our A.T. Perry on the board. Started Nathaniel Dell on the board, but let's check them edges. Got to check your edges. I need to get me an edge or a tape up, as they call it. But Andre Carter on the board, Byron Young on the board. I know a lot of people like Isaiah McGuire. And let me check D-line.
Buddha Bryce Young. Kobe Wynn, Mike.
We broke under pressure. Nah. We doing the right thing, man. We doing the right thing.
QB1, man. QB1.
Right? Gervin Dexter, Kobe Wooden. Them boys got Derek Brown, who is going to continue to evolve and continue to be that beast in middle of that defense for those guys. So that should be nice for them. Let me see what's running backs at there.
Wow,
of
running
course,
backs are flying.
Yeah, they're flying. They must have tinkered with this thing because there's some players that I figured would be there are no longer there.
They moved some of our guys up. It looked like. Look at
they did.
It looked like he moved up. Kendrick Miller might have moved up.
They watch the pod, man. They watching the pod. I think that's what's going on, man. So let me look at linebacker. Toto Soon, Herbink. Now let me look at all. Tucker Kraft, Gervin Dexter, Tyreek Stevenson. Let's see. What you thinking? Want to go? We could go edge.
We could get a 5 tech for these boys. Yeah,
5 tech.
Flew up. Yeah, 5 tech. I'm looking at 5 tech, maybe another pass rusher.
I like McHampton later for these boys.
Good D line. I like Kobe Wooden a lot.
You like Kobe Wooden a lot? I do like him there.
You got your boy Dexter.
We do got my boy Dexter. I don't know, man. I like listen, I like Kobe Wooden over Dexter. But I get the allure of what Dexter possibly could be. Played in 2 different types of schemes. I think he actually played better 2 years ago than he played last year. But I think they were asking him to do a lot. I think his role changed throughout the year, if I'm not mistaken. So I think he just needs to be in a place where he can kind of do one thing or 2 things versus doing a bunch of different things, being asked to be the guy. I don't mind him for the Panthers, but I'm a Kobe Wooden fan. So you want to go that 5 technique?
I'm Wooden over Dexter. But we got you think he'd be there for 114?
Yeah, he'll be there for 114. Kobe Wooden should be there for 114. I don't know if you want to force an edge here. I know we're not big on Carter, and I think we got our reservations for Byron Young there. I know you like Isaiah McGuire a little bit there. Let's see.
Isaiah McGuire could potentially be like a 5 tech also. I think
I would agree.
Bigger edge, so you could slot him inside.
You want to go with him there?
Yeah, I'm not mad at McGuire. Yeah, Juice taking the night off, D Kid.
He
can't talk right now.
Nah. Nah, he can't. We can go. Let's go Isaiah McGuire, man. Let's do it. Let's line him up. And then come back and get us a Kobe Wooden.
Yeah, put McGuire right next to Derek Brown on that D-line.
Let's check the running backs. Them boys want to give us the rest of their draft, man. Just to move up 2 spots, bro. I mean, it's got 3 offers here. They want to give us a 4th and a 4th and a 5th. I don't know if that's realistic. 8 spots.
That's kind of crazy, right?
Yeah. Raiders. No. So it's the Packers, bro. Is this realistic? Is my question to move up 2 spots?
Nah, I don't want to do that, man.
No.
Nah.
Reject that. All right. Reject that. All right, bro. All
Now
right,
we
man.
kicking, man. Oh, the running back's still there
Yeah,
for
they're
us.
still there, man. Might have to take one here, but let me see. Are we giving up on Kobe Wooden? We
Oh,
will be
Kobe,
giving up on
nah.
Kobe Wooden. Yeah. What you want to do? What you want to do? Because that's what 18 picks.
We be doubling down on like the DM position
DM
with
petition.
Wooden, McGuire. You know, we got big Derek Brown in there.
We do.
You know,
I don't know if I want to give up on one of these running backs, man.
is he? What you think? Which guy fit the system a little better? Maybe Kendrick Miller.
I'm trying to think what they did. Oh wait, who's the coach there now? That's a good question, man. Who's running the show there for the offense?
Frank Wright.
Frank Wright. Oh,
yeah, Frank Wright's there.
Good question.
Yeah, he likes committee running backs too.
You know, do. I could go with either guy.
But you got Kendrick Miller, what, RB3?
I do.
So you got him high on your board.
I do.
I think I do. Miller, I think Miller graded better for me too over Izzy.
So you want to go with Miller?
There, he be saying Izzy.
Yeah, I know what he's saying. He don't even got to put it in the chat, bro. Don't worry about it.
Now, McIntyre does, man. His ability to pass catch. Yeah, you know, I think he's one of the best pass catchers in this class at the running back position. Pass protection, we saw him at the Senior Bowl doing that. You know, he did well there also. So, you know, he'd be a nice guy to complement those guys too.
So do we want to? Do you think we could wait?
I think we could wait. Yeah, I think we could wait on running back.
Okay.
So many good ones.
All right. Do you want to get you a Zach Kuntz right now for your tight end position, or you want to wait for Will Mallory? Because we know he's jumping up draft boards.
Yeah, you love Will Mallory. What about your Davis Allen? You don't see Davis Allen there too?
No, we go to offer some Davis Allen for now, anyways. Maybe later. I know DK.
They brought in his guys. They brought in Hayden Hurst from Cincinnati, but
so we don't have to press.
We don't have to press tight end. We don't have to press tight end.
Okay. Let me take a peek at
who the linebackers on the board. You're right there.
Yeah, and let me check these boys. Let's see here. Linebackers. Let me see inside.
Frankie Louvu was balling.
He was balling for the boys. And they got Shaq Thompson, who was kind of a mainstay for those boys.
Yeah.
So we don't got to press that either. How about, let me see here. They got Xavier Woods at the safety, Von Bell. They got Dante Jackson, Jeremy Chin. Yeah, they got the corners is a solid position for those guys.
Yeah, and they kind of worked on the offensive line recently. I know that was a weak spot for them.
That was a weak spot, yeah.
And, you know, they brought in Bradley Bozeman, Austin Corbett, you know, Iki. They drafted Iki a couple seasons ago. So Kobe wouldn't.
I'm looking at it, bro.
We could double down. We could get real nasty. Along that defensive line next to Derek Brown. I'm not mad at that. I'm not sure what Panthers fans are going to say, but I just think so many running backs on the board, we probably could wait there.
Yeah, we don't got to force it.
Yeah. This team doesn't have much needs on the defensive side of the football. They got a pretty young defense. I know you say some contracts were coming to an end, so, you know, edge will be a position also. If we move McGuire inside to the 5-tech.
Corner?
Guy that can stand up.
Oh, you want me to look at the corner? I can look at the corners. I don't think they need corners.
Dante Jackson, J.C. Horn. Both guys dealt with some injuries. You know, both guys been dealing with some injuries of late. You got Trey Hodges-Thomason. He's more an inside guy.
Right.
You might need an outside guy. You got Jeremy Chin out there, man, and nickel.
You do. All right, so let's look at value here then. Let's see here. Hodges. I guess we can come. See, they're in a position where you kind of sitting there. You don't want to force a pick, and you might be able to wait on a guy.
Yeah, you do need 3 corners, and C.J. Henderson is the next third corner. So.
Oh no! We can't put that guy out there.
You know how I feel about those Gators. So.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. I hear you. I hear you. So do we want?
I like
Do
Hodges
we
Thomason, man.
we want to get the nickel? I was gonna say, do we? Is that what we
Yeah,
want to go with the nickel? All right,
yeah, and then Jeremy Chin could be a more traditional safety.
safety. Yeah,
Yeah,
come down in the
let's
box. All right,
go.
man.
Hodges
Travis
Thomason, I
Hodges
know
Thomason is the
he's
pick.
smaller. He's smaller guy. Top 5 undervalued and undersized prospects in this class. Plays above the rim. He's feisty. He's a nephew of LaDainian, sticky in coverage. So sometimes he's a little too sticky. He hold on a little too long, but other than that, man, he's feisty, man.
All right, man. We
Bryce.
still got Kobe Wooden on the board. We still got Zach Kuntz, linebacker position. You got Noah Sewell. Is this a pick where you would go Noah Sewell right here? Would you take him here? I know he's dropped down draft boards, so you're not feeling Noah Sewell.
Nah, so when I watched him last season, that's the tape that stood out to me. I thought he was probably the best cover linebacker in the class coming into 2022. Just ability to read, react, jump the pass. So he's very skilled as but taking on blocks and coming downhill and going sideline to sideline, you just don't really see it in Sewell's game. But it is a passing league, and if you want to get better at the pass at the second level, no Sewell is not a bad choice. Nick Herbig, I know that's your guy. He's another guy.
I like him. I like him actually coming off the edge. I don't think he's a prototypical linebacker to me, to be honest with you. But
they need an edge too, though. We could use them on the edge.
Listen, if that's what we're saying we're doing with him, I'm cool with that too. And to be honest with you, I know you said you didn't really feel Noah Sewell in terms of being a coming downhill, but I think in the defense he played in, I think it was one of those where he didn't really get the opportunity to be what's the word I'm looking for? Play fast. It was like think then move, and you can see it, especially when teams ran the football. I feel like if he's in a defense where he's able to just fire his gun, as Juice would say, I think you're going to get a better player than he was in college, a much better player in college. And I was listening to, or I caught a little excerpt, of PFF talking about they think he's an edge, a pure edge, Noah Sewell. I'm not necessarily going to go there with it, but if we go on edge, I'm down for Herbig.
Herbig.
Herbig, because what's left here, I like Nick Hampton a lot. But if we want to go edge, I'm going Nick Herbig. But if you want to go, I'm comfortable with Noah Sewell as a linebacker. Or we can go back to the running back position, man. So we got 8 picks for that too. We got time for that.
Yeah, we got it. I know, before the draft started, I was like, yo, let's load up on the offensive side of the football. We selected 2 back-to-back defenders. So, I think running back position, we definitely got to leave this draft with running back, whether it's Izzy, Kendre Miller, Kenny McIntosh, even Eric Gray. Eric Gray will fit the system as well. Deuce, Keaton, these are all the pass catching backs right here. So, all of them could provide us that. So I guess we could wait on that and just pick the best guy available at the next 2 picks.
All right, I like that.
So if you want to go Herbig, let's go Herbig. Most of the defense, some expiring contracts coming up. And I think Herbig I think he could play all over the field. I know, some people say edge. I think he could be an off the ball linebacker as well. I think he can move in space.
He is good in space. I don't want to. Yeah, you're right.
He could do everything. He could do everything. All right. Let's get him.
And I know he was talking. I think it was at the combine. He was talking about how teams want him to get stronger. Obviously, when you look at his size, but he'll get that. That's not too much of a worry. Let's just take a peek at the running backs. They all still there.
They all there, man. You'll try some luck again. Let's go somewhere else. Kobe Wooden still on the board.
He's still on the board. Let's do it, man. Let's do it with them expiring contracts.
More defense.
Yeah, let's do it, man. I'm down for it, man. Let's get him.
And then get the running back. All right, let's do it.
And then we're gonna scoop the running back here. Nah. They want to drop 6. We good. Check that. Nope. 3 spots. We're not working on next year. We focus on this year.
Yeah, definitely.
Get up out of here, man. All right, man. They still all 3 there, man. So we still got a conundrum. We trying to select, man. I know, Kenny, like you said, Kenny McIntosh, good with the hands out the backfield. I think he might have and somebody can kill me in the comment section and let me know. I think he has a holding on to the ball issue, man. So And then there is, it's not a big issue, but from a game or two that I watched, he coughed it up, if I'm not mistaken. And then you got Kendre Miller, who's my running back 3, if I'm not mistaken. And then Juice's guy, Israel Abanikanda.
Yeah, I'm gonna side with you on the Kendrick Miller. I kind of like the fit better in this offense. I think Miller is a complete back. He could run downhill. He could catch the ball at the backfield. Got the speed, vision. Like I always said about him, it's not much weakness in the game. He kind of does everything really well. So I think he'd be a perfect fit in this front right offense.
I like it. All right, man. That's it.
There we go, man.
The Carolina Panthers. All right, man. So with the first pick, we went out and we got us a Bryce Young because, I mean, that's QB1 for us. I know people talking CJ Stroud, Anthony Richardson. I haven't heard any Will Levis talk, but the Carolina Panthers are connected to them. It's usually those top 3 quarterbacks there. And then we went Josh Downs. We wanted to give them another receiver. I know Juice had said earlier, they got a slew of receivers. And I know one of the coaches that came over is big on DJ Shark. He hasn't necessarily broken out of his shell or coming out to be the guy that we think he could be. So we're not going to wait on that, man. And with these guys losing DJ Moore, they need another guy, another explosive guy, another guy who can make plays, and Josh Downs can do that. And then we went out and we got an edge. And at least you think Isaiah McGuire can play both 5 technique and essentially both inside and outside, can be a moving piece for them on that defense.
Yeah, definitely he can play inside and outside. He's a bigger guy, but he's quick. We saw him give Broderick Jones some work against Georgia. He could throw on that tape. So yeah, I think he could be a good 5 tech, put on a little extra weight, and I think he could hang, right next to Derek Brown on the defensive line.
Agreed. And we got you guys a corner. I know that this roster, you got some nice corners that I like. Jeremy Chin obviously is the nickel for you guys at the current moment. Dante Jackson on one side and J.C. Horn on the other. Nobody wants to see C.J. Henderson out there, especially against Mike Evans. He's out there getting his, roasted. It was embarrassing. Don't want to see that again. Not sure what's going on with that dude and his mindset. Them Florida corners, bro. I don't know, man. You got Vernon Hargreaves and you got C.J. Henderson. I'm not sure, man. It might be a poison in the water out there in Gainesville, but yeah, it might be, man, drinking something out there. But we got you, Travis Hodges Tomlinson, not as big as Henderson, but he's gonna be where he's supposed to be, and he's gonna even if he don't make the play, he's gonna put in that effort that you want. Feisty, little quick twitch, and he's gonna be the guy you can play in the slot, and he's willing to come up and lay his body out to make a play on a guy with the football running back. Then we went and we got Nick Herbig, linebacker. Helly say he can play everywhere, and I would tend to agree-ish. I'm gonna say it that way. But I think he's probably, for me, a better edge. But he is good at dropping back into coverage. So another moving piece within that defense, him and Isaiah McGuire, I like it. And then another moving piece in Kobe Wooden. Legos out here. And I think I know a lot of people want to talk about Derek Hall, but initially I thought it was Derek Hall until I turned on the Kobe Wooden tape, and then I went back to the Derek Hall tape, then I went back to the Kobe Wooden tape, and I said, all right, man, it's Kobe Wooden for me between the two. Who is that moving piece, and the size that he plays with, the way he's able to move on that line with the lateral movement is kind of crazy. And I think he'll be an addition next to Derek Brown, who's coming into his own. And then we followed it up with Kendre Miller from TCU, running back, my running back 3. What running back is he for you? Was he both our running back?
I think he's 5. I think he's like 5, somewhere in that area, running back 5.
Okay, right in the middle of the top 10 running back. So, all right, man. Well, that's what we got for the Carolina Panthers. Let us know how you feel about this draft. Where did we miss? Where did we hit? And yes, you can kill us down in the comment sections. We will be all right. All right, man. So, go ahead.
Yeah, man, we like the dialogue, man. We like the dialogue. So, comment what you think about the draft.
Yeah, man. All right. Give me a second here to set up a new one for us. Let me see here. We can look at our beautiful faces at the current moment. Who we got next up on the docket? Want to do the Chiefs?
Kingdom.
All right, man. Let's do the Chiefs.
Yeah, we were kind of talking about this team all season. what they're going to improve the wide receiver position, also getting
Mhm.
pass rushers, offensive line, the trenches also. So, I think they can go on both sides of the trenches. I think they can use another wide receiver. Yeah, the corners they've been drafting corners recently, getting Trent McDuffie and these guys, Jalen Watson. So they got a pretty young secondary all around.
All right, man. We got the Chiefs with the 31st pick overall. And here it should be the 32nd, but we know what that is. But here we go. Let's start this draft up. Get them going. Will Anderson 1. I saw a report where they're saying that Tyree Wilson might go before Will Anderson.
Yeah,
I don't know
been
about
seeing
that,
that
and
too.
saying he may have a better success in his career. I don't know about that, but
It's the
we can
traits,
reject
man.
that.
You know
What's
how
wrong with the
teams feel
Saints,
about
bro?
it. You know how teams feel about the traits, man. And Tyree Wilson, possesses a lot of traits.
He
Got the
does.
size, yeah.
When you think about all those edge guys, you think he has the most traits of everyone, of all those edge guys?
Yeah. 6'6", 270, man. That's length, speed, strength.
Right.
That guy's made in a lab. So yeah.
He is made in a lab. Mutant out here, man. That's what we call a mutant. All right, man. Okay, so we looking at edge. We looking at offensive tackle. I think we're looking at the right tackle. I would assume for the Chiefs. You were talking about the receiver position earlier. Kind of the same guys as before, right? So Jalen Hyatt, Josh Downs, Cedric Tillman, Rasheed Rice, Marvin Mims, and
They say
Daniel.
close the ad, Drew. Close the ad, Drew.
Oh, the edge.
The ad.
Oh, the ad. Well, we don't want to. Come on,
we
man.
Ain't advertising nothing, man.
We ain't doing it. All right, man. My bad. Get the ad up out of there. For the edge, we got Will McDonald, which I think would be fantastic for these guys. I think BJ Ojolari would do well. I think the top three guys here would do well for them. To be honest with you, because they drafted George Karlaftis last year, who I think had a solid season this past year. So. And then offensive tackle.
They heard it. Yeah, they heard it tackle, man. That's where they're the most hurt. Yeah, Drew said it on the comments down below, man. I think that's the most hurt. You lost big Orlando Brown.
Mm-hmm.
So, right now you brought in Jawan Taylor, Lucas Niang. So, Jawan Taylor, he was a high draft pick, but I don't really think he, lived up to that villain.
Yeah.
He still has some skills, has some potential. He can move. He's quick. But Dawan Jones on the board. I think that's the best tackle left on both of our boys, right?
Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah, and he would slide right in and fit the bill, man. So let's go ahead and make that happen with Dawan Jones. All right, man. Let's see what's going on here. Ringo off the board. Trent Simpson, Adebawari's out of there. Was just falling. Let me see what the receiver position looking like. No, sir. No, sir. Come on, Giants. That's not terrible, but no. Giving us a third, a fourth, and a sixth. Oh, we gotta drop. No, we gotta drop too many spots. We need a receiver, bro. That ain't
going back to the third round.
Oh, that's
it's not that bad though. It's only 8 picks.
It's only 8 picks. Yeah, for extra fourth. You want to do it, or do you see a receiver on the board you might like? Giving up on a Mims, I think would be a good fit for these boys. Or are you saying nah?
Probably it's rejected, man. Let's see what's on the board. We got Cedric Tillman.
Rasheed Rice. Got Marvin Mims. I'd like them for those guys. The edge, Isaiah Foskey,
Derek
Hall. And then let's see here. Interior, Keanu Benton. Zach Pickens ain't a bad pick. Carl Brooks gonna be a bad pick for these boys. And then if we're looking at tight end, just getting greedy here.
Did we do a draft where we added a tight end to Kelsey? Didn't
we did. I forget who it was, but yeah, we did.
Might have been Darnell Washington or something.
It might have been
something ridiculous.
It was something ridiculous. Let me look at all real quick. Pops up. Let's see.
Cedric Tillman. Tillman's our guy.
You want to go with Seti?
Get him a big X. Yeah, they got smaller receivers in Kadarius Toney, Sky Moore. Those are more inside guys.
This is
I know
true.
you got Valdez Scantling. He's more of a downfield threat. I think
Mm-hmm.
Tillman coming in. I know they drafted Sky Moore early last season, but we need to get more weapons around Patrick Mahomes. We're protecting him with Dawan Jones at the right tackle position. Get a big body receiver. I would love Cedric Tillman in this offense with Mahomes.
All right. I ain't mad at it. Let's do it. Seti
Yeah,
Till.
bro.
All right. Super productive, even in his this past year where he got hurt, still produced. Big part of that offense at Hendon Hooker and Jalen Hyatt and those guys. So yeah, I ain't mad at it. And I like what you said in terms of the type of receiver, right? You don't want all of the same type of receiver. You need some different flavor in there, and different challenges for corners and defenses and safeties and linebackers. So yeah, I would agree with you. Bucks, what y'all doing, man? Got to slap Jason Light for that, bro. Nah, we're not doing that either. So we get a 7th rounder. We drop 7 spots. What are we looking for? We're looking at edge though for these boys. We may come back to that one. No, sir. All right, man. All right, let's slide over to the edge position. Got Zach Harrison, got Byron Young, Yaya Diaby is what's left. Let me just see if they dropped anybody down. That shouldn't be down any lower. I don't think so. No. There's a couple Senior Bowl guys there. Looking at the D line, Gervin Dexter, Carl Brooks, Jaquelin Roy. All right. I could go with a Zach Harrison. He's not the splash, the flash that you would want from the edge. I think he's more of a power edge. But he's going to secure the edge for you. Has some nice heavy hands coming off the edge if you want to go there. He just doesn't have that flash that you want from the guys that went before him.
Yeah, Zach Harrison he kind of grew on me as the season went along, and the way he wins, he plays with a top motor. He uses his hands, and it was a game against Jalen Duncan, left tackle from Maryland, a guy that we like, but he kept on beating him, especially at the end of the game. It was just the physical, the speed to power that he plays with. I think he was a highly recruited guy, and I think his better days might be ahead of him. I think he might be a better NFL player than college guy, Zach Harrison.
I'm down for it. All right, we're gonna select us a Zach Harrison for the Kansas City Chiefs. Just the rich getting richer here. And
tackle.
What'd you say?
Say need a D tackle next to Chris Jones. Said no D tackles beyond 2023.
Oh, we got to share that thing up. No, we can't drop any further. Although that's only 11 spots for 5th rounder. It's not terrible. 2 5th rounders. No. They giving us the rest of their draft plus some stuff next year. No. What does everybody want, bro? Are we missing something?
They said the D tackle position.
Let's go to D tackle then, man. We're talking about Jacqueline Roy, a Kobe Turner. Do we need a 3 technique, or are we looking for a guy who's gonna, clog up the middle and free up guys?
Chris Jones. Chris Jones is kind of a 3 technique, but they kind of do a lot of different things with him. I know they played him a lot of defensive end. I wouldn't do it. I think they got a little cute with him at DN. You put him inside. So yeah, maybe more run stuffer maybe.
Who was that? Say that again.
Maybe a more run stuffer.
More run
guys
stuffer?
On the top of the board is like Jacqueline Roy, Turner. I think those guys are kind of 3 techs in their own right.
So we'd be forcing it here if we tried to. We could wait.
Who else is down there? Who else is on the Redmond? Jalen Redmond?
You got Jalen Redmond. You got Gerard Clark.
Big boy.
Tyler Lacey. It's more of a 3 technique. DJ Dale's not. PJ Mustafer's not. Those are the kind of guys you're looking for in terms of size and clogging things up. So
what's the edge?
The edge. Let me see. Byron Young.
I want to see who any guys that could play inside. Like a Yaya. Yaya is a guy
that can play inside. I do believe. And I know I'm not for this specific team, but I thought Ali Gay actually played well when he was able to play inside. That's not where I think people see him when you watch the tape. He's usually the guy coming off the edge. He was opposite BJ Ojolari, but at the Senior Bowl, at least he where he made his hay was inside. I don't know if he has the size to do that consistently, or if we're just saying on third downs he comes in.
Yeah.
And didn't Dylan Horton play all over the line too?
Yeah, he's a more power edge. He comes inside. He can rush from the inside. So, yeah, if you're looking at guys like that, I think Yaya Diaby, Dylan Horton, I think those two guys are, Spags likes to move guys inside out.
He does.
Said
He
in
likes
the
that
comments.
versatility.
So, yeah, Diaby. I think Diaby, the notes I have on him is inside-outside versatility. I see him use inside or 5-tag. He's explosive from the snap. Use his hands to push the defenders back. Good play speed and motor. Powers through contact. So, I think at the next level, they could bulk him up, play him inside, or
Right.
I think it's the versatility. And then his athletic testing was through the roof at the combine. So, yeah, Diaby,
All right.
I think he had more upside than Dylan Horton.
All right, let's go Yaya then. All right, I'm down. Yaya Diaby. All right. Let's see here. They want to give us a 6, a 5th, a 6th, a 7th. I may come back to that. Let's see. Nope. It's trash. Them boys trades better. Why would I do that? Nah. Let's see. We dropped 20 spots.
No, we ain't doing that.
Straight off that, man. That's 20 spots, bro. And them boys got plenty of picks already in hand. Let me get a little cute here. I just want to look at the running back position.
Andy Reid gonna draft one.
He's definitely going
to
draft
point,
one because CEH ain't it, and I know they like
Pacheco.
Yeah. So let me pull these boys' roster real quick so I can take a peek. Let me see what they're looking like.
Yeah, it's Isaiah Pacheco, CEH, Lamarco P. Ryan. Guess McKinnon ain't come back. I think he's McKinnon's still a free agent, right?
Yeah, I think he's still a free agent. Yeah,
you probably get the little hometown discount, get a good deal on him. They could use him,
right?
Pass catching back. If they don't bring him back though, one of those pass catching backs paired with Isaiah Pacheco, I think that'd be a nice 1-2 punch right there. Because that boy Pacheco, he run hard, so we know what he gonna do. So maybe one of them
crash course, bro.
Yeah.
Eric
Gray's a guy that could do that.
Oh, I would agree.
I know the pass blocking is not the best, but and that's what Jared McKinnon. That's why he can stay on the field because of his pass blocking. So I think Andy Reid. I don't think Eric Gray would be a guy for him because of the pass blocking. Let's
see, you can sit him down and let him learn something. But he don't necessarily, he's not got to be out there in crucial situations. But nah, I hear you on that. Do you want to go back to the D line, or because I think the running back position we could wait? No.
Yeah, we probably could wait on the running back position. I'm not even mad doubling down at the offensive tackle position. I know they probably got high hopes for Jawan Taylor, but if he doesn't pan out, they need a backup plan there.
Just in case. We're running dry on that right now.
Running dry, but, yeah, I see that. Nick Salvadori, we was kind of beating him up at the Senior Bowl, and he was getting beat. I went back and watched the tape on him, and the Senior Bowl wasn't made for his skill set. I'll put it like that because those one-on-ones, he's not a power player. He's going to get beat up inside, but his ability to move, get to the second level in a zone scheme, I think he could be a potential starter at the next level. But yeah, the Senior Bowl ain't doing him no justice, man.
Yeah, sometimes you get exposed out there with that, man. So I don't disagree with you there. What about that corner position? I'm just trying to see what in terms of value we could grab here. Ooh, Jalen Reed, bro.
Ooh.
I ain't saying we should do it. I'm just saying, But this is also a team that could draft them a Keyshawn Boutte too. This could be a team that would do that as well. You got Michael Wilson.
There's a lot of good receivers. And we already got one. So you said Snead on his last year is his deal. So cornerback position.
Okay,
You
is
know,
a possibility. So we
yeah,
got Jacorian Bennett with all the speed in the
Kawhi
world,
Bennett.
nice size. Um, you got Cameron Mitchell, who I know a lot of people like coming out of Northwestern. Might be in people's top 5 in terms of corners. Makai Garner was out there he was at the Shrine game out there in Las Vegas. Terrell Smith, I'm hearing good things about.
Yeah,
I know he's high on PFF's board. I don't
yeah.
know about
Terrell
that.
Smith's a guy. He's a guy moving on my board too. Watching the tape, quick twitch ability on the
Mm-hmm.
outside. I think he fits the zone scheme really well. Comes up and tackles with force. Man-on-man cover ability. It's a little disjointed, but I think in the zone scheme, he's in hit pocket. He has nice pick and close ability, and he could telegraph passes and make a play on it. So,
Well, let me ask you: if we
Spags,
went, if Spags, he plays a lot of different defenses, but he does leave them corners out on the islands at times
yeah,
with
so
the
might not be
shenanigans he
Terrell Smith
plays.
then.
So yeah, I don't think it would be him. I don't necessarily like Makai Garner in that role either. So
Jacorian
it comes
Bennett.
down to Cameron Mitchell or Jacorian Bennett. So either guy would work for me. I'm down for Jacorian Bennett though. Got some technique
He was
things he's got to
sticky.
work out to get better,
Yeah, he was
but
sticky. He was sticky in the Senior Bowl. He was, in hit pockets all day long. The only issue is a little too aggressive, was getting beat on the deep ball, but that makeup speed, 4.3.
speed, yeah,
Yeah, he
I'll
gets
take
right
it,
back
bro.
into the play. So,
Yeah,
very athletic corner. I think tackling can improve, but I think
right.
he's sticky in the coverage, man.
All right, man. Jacorian Bennett is the pick to shore up that secondary, just in case can't bring Snead back, can't pay everybody, right? So, all right, man. Let's see what the all looks like. Get us a Tanner McKee. No, we lost out on Jalen Reed. Let me look at these receivers. Let me just see who we lost out on. And was there a run? A run happened with
Yeah,
the
run on
receivers.
receivers went.
Yeah, run on the receivers
Still got
went.
your Parker in there, though.
Yeah, still got my Parker, and I think he'd be a good fit for this team as well. So and then you was talking about we still got Salvadori there. You got Ryan Hayes, who we liked as well at the Senior Bowl. So we don't necessarily got to force that there if we don't want to. We was talking about running back. A run went on the running backs, I
Oh,
think,
Evan
man.
Hull. Evan Hull's a nice little
That
piece.
would be a fantastic pick for them, bro. I think
Yeah.
that'd be outstanding. I think it'd be a perfect fit for these boys.
Yeah, I think he led the nation in receiving for the running back position. He's not super athletic. I think he's a sneaky athletic. I think he's
I
faster
think he
than
is
some
too.
people think he is.
Yeah.
But just his ability to read defenses and just get in the passing game, because it's very essential. I think against a pass blocking, I think he held up there well at the Senior Bowl. Also, he wasn't at the best. He's going against guys like Ivan Pace Jr. It was unfair. Those linebackers at the Senior Bowl rushing the passer, but I think he held up pretty well. And just his ability to win in the passing game and be dependable in between the tackles.
Yeah, I think that's the name of the game for Evan Hall is dependability, because running back, it's not just about toting the football. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot to that position. Although it's the kind of the forgotten position. We can just grab any guy, fit in our scheme, and it works. But Evan Hall, he does a lot of those things that you kind of forget about, in terms of, like you said, pass blocking, being able to catch the football, and just being responsible and being reliable. So we don't necessarily got to go for him here.
We don't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right?
I'm looking at the board and like, what's the all looking
Oh,
like?
it all looks like got Tanner McKee,
Tight end,
Luke
Washington,
Shoemaker.
rock running Charlie Jones.
Mm-hmm.
We addressed the defensive line position twice, so I want to go KJ Henry.
Yeah,
Dorian Williams is athletic linebacker. They like their athletic linebackers.
They got some solid linebackers. Got Nick
Yeah.
Bolton, who I was not high on coming out, but man, he's shown that boy can cover. That boy can make plays. He's gonna come downhill and lay wood. And then they have Willie Gay. I know he did he? I know he had some issues coming in. Coming into his NFL career.
But he's playing a lot better recently.
No, definitely is. Definitely is.
And they drafted Leo Chenal. Was it last year, a couple seasons ago? Drew Tranquil. So they got pretty good depth at linebacker too. Yeah, they do.
Yeah. All right, man. Them boys got a good solid team, man. So What else we looking at? Right? We got a safety. What the safety saying?
They got Brian Cook and Justin. I like their safeties.
You like the safeties?
Oh, they brought in your boy Mike Edwards too.
Oh, did they? Oh yeah, they did. Oh yeah, yeah. All right, so we ain't got to go safety. I was gonna say they lost Thornhill, but yeah, Chanel's in his last year, so we might need
and
to.
Willie Gay too. Yeah.
Oof. They gonna let Willie Gay walk? Okay. All right. So
we can replenish that.
All right.
We're gonna go with that.
Yeah, let's look at it. So we got.
I like the top 3 guys.
You like the top? I know you like the top 3 guys, and the Gator right under them boys. Right?
Yeah.
I think all these guys, like you said, I think all these guys are athletic. I think Mapu is probably the most silky smooth of all these guys. He's the smallest of all those guys. I think he'd be an outstanding special teamer at worst. And I know you like Dorian Williams, and all 3 of these guys were at the Senior Bowl. Matter of fact, well, all 4 of them actually.
Dennis was a Senior Bowl too.
All 6 of these guys were at the Venture Miller should have been there, but I think he was injured, so they would have had all 6 of these guys there. But yeah, who do you prefer for this defense? If we're saying Willie Gay is out and he was the weak side linebacker, I think Dorian and Mapu would be playing weak side. I would assume
weak side. Yeah,
I think D. Winters is probably the guy who can play any of the linebacker positions. But who do you prefer?
Yeah, Dorian Williams was intriguing when I watched that tape. Instincts is not all there yet. So I think it's a perfect situation where he doesn't have to come in and start right away. But as far as ceilings and potential, his ability to get sideline to sideline, his athleticism, I think he could fit for that weak side linebacker position for the Chiefs.
Okay. All right. So Dorian Williams it is.
Let's do it, man.
Dorian Williams it is. Let's go. All right, man. All right, let's look at this RB position. No, come on, Ravens. No, boys got like 14 6-round picks, bro. Don't need all that. All right, Evan Hall still there for the taking. Probably drafting one of the last 2 picks here, so you got to worry about that. What's the tight end position looking like? Brenton Strange, Josh Weil, Mr. I can't be where I'm supposed to be, dropping passes. This might be a good team for Payne Durham, to be honest with you, as well. Let me see here. Do we? You can never have too many edges.
Yeah, we got 2 more picks?
No, got 4 more picks.
Oh, we got a lot of picks. Okay.
Yeah.
We got work to do.
Yeah. I know you wanted to go back to the offensive tackle. Let me look at interior real quick to see what that looks like. Bradford, Ricky Stromberg. What does their interior look like? They got Creed Humphrey ain't going nowhere. Joe Tinney ain't going nowhere. Yeah, that interior is you can't get no more solid than that. Yeah, that's crazy. All right, so you want to go with a Nick, or you want to go to Ryan? What you saying?
Yeah, I'm more of a fan of Sal DeVere after watching the tape again. I think he offers versatility as well. He could also be a swing tackle, moves really well. I think he could fit this offense well. So yeah, I'll side with Sal DeVere.
All right, I'm not gonna object. I like Ryan Hayes though. I like his ability to be able to deal with secondary moves and be able to kind of stand his ground in terms of the initial point of contact. But if you want to get clean, you got to clean that up to be able to take on those things a little bit quicker and faster and things. But I think he's solid there. But he's already off the board there. Why would I want 3 7th-round picks? I need to make sure we secure our running back. Yeah. Evan Hall, bro. Might have to go right here, bro.
Yeah, let's get him, man.
All right, man. Done deal, man. That's a Chief if you ever seen him, bro. He's gonna be what CH should have been, bro. That's how I see it.
That was a first-round pick.
Hey, man. Right? That was a first-round pick.
Yeah, I had him on my board, yo. I thought CH was going to be a beast at the next level. His ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, I thought it was a perfect match in that offense, but it just hasn't panned out. But Jay Ward up there.
Jay Ward, you trying to get you I know they got him as a safety. Where do we like him, man? Where do we like him? Because we know his moment of truth is a problem. I know something you pointed out early in the season, college football season, something you wanted to see, and it just has not materialized in terms of him being able to turn around and locate the football, make a play on it. What say you, man? What you thinking?
Yeah, I like Jay Ward closer to the line of scrimmage. That would be the answer. So it got to be like a nickel corner right there, a safety that comes up in the box. The further away it gets, the ball tracking skills. I think was it Michael Wilson that did him deep in that Senior Bowl game? So he just got to improve there. But closer to the line of scrimmage, a nickel corner, in box safety. This guy, when we first saw him in the beginning of the year, we were impressed. We were taken away by his skills, his ability to come up and slither through and work through traffic and get to the ball carrier and make top tackles over and over. So yeah, I like Jay Ward. Jay Ward's my guy still.
All right, man. I guess we going with a Jay Ward.
Versatility.
Yeah,
More
does give you that
versatility.
versatility. You sure you don't want to go with none of them Gators, bro? You straight?
Hey, you can override me, man, if you like them.
Nah, we're not doing that, bro. No, sir, absolutely not. Not those guys. All right. And then what are we thinking? Let me see here. Can I get me a Gerard Clark, bro? Am I allowed to do that, bro? Can I do that?
Yeah,
I know we
big
went
boy.
D-line twice already, but can I lock it up with him?
Yeah, lock
or
it
do
up,
I
man.
want Cameron Young? PJ Musifer wasn't even fell off a cliff, bro.
Musifer.
Clark
out there. Who's the best available right now?
Best available overall, DJ Johnson. And
he's sneaky. He's a guy that's like, I'm not sure, why.
Where he fits?
No, I'm not sure why, people are not higher on DJ Johnson, because he kind of has that athleticism that people covet. He can rush from the edge. So, if you want an edge rusher with traits, I think he definitely could be a special teams player at least also. Who else you like out there? Clark? Still looking at Clark?
Yeah, I'm still looking at Clark. We can't go running back, but I think he led the nation in. Maybe not. Maybe early in the season he led the nation in touchdowns. I don't think he finished like that.
Yeah, I think Izzy finished with it.
Izzy finished with it.
Rushing touchdowns. Yeah.
Yeah. Got you a corner right there. Another physical guy right there. All right, man. I know a lot of people talking this guy up right here.
Yeah, I think Jeremiah's talking him up at the combine.
Yeah, he blew it up.
A couple of those guys. A couple of those Eastern Michigan guys. There's another guy on the side of the ball.
You know what? Let's do that, man. Let's go. Do I want to do it? Let's go, Jose Ramirez. Let's do it, bro. Let's give him his love.
All right.
Give him his flowers, man. All right, man. And it's gonna finish out here. All right, Lee. Bring us home, man.
All right, man.
How do we do,
Chiefs.
man?
The Chiefs, the Super Bowl champs, man, getting stronger with Dawan Jones at right tackle. Plug and play guy, big, physical, and he can move for his size. Got those long arms. The offensive tackle position for the Chiefs. You lost big Orlando Brown. Let's bring in big Dawan Jones to replace him. Not on the same side, but replace him at the offensive tackle. Got Jawan Taylor at the other side. Cedric Tillman, big receiver, ex-receiver for the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs got Tony. Some smaller receivers, Sky Moore, who they drafted last season. But they don't have a guy like Cedric Tillman on the roster. He can win deep. He can stack DBs, come back, catch the ball, use his body, run after the catchability. And to us, the CPGM, he was the best receiver over Jalen Hyatt at Tennessee. Next two picks helped the defensive line a bit. Zach Harrison, a bigger edge, physical, power, strength, speed to power guy. You can rush him on the inside. I think he's one of those Lego guys that can also rush for a D tackling and passing situations. And Yaya Diaby, he's another guy that can play edge, defensive tackle. The athletic testing is remarkable. That jump after the snap, and he dominated. If you watch Louisville games, you saw him, his number flashed time after time. And we got Orion Bennett, the corner. We saw him down at the Senior Bowl. Sneezes on the last year of his contract. So, bringing a guy for insurance, speed guy, 4'3", sticky in coverage. I think he's a good fit for the Spags defense. Next up, we got Dorian Williams, linebacker. Another position where a couple of guys are heading into the last year of the contract. This guy has athletic testing, sideline to sideline. The instinct's a little shaky, but he doesn't have to start right away for the Chiefs, which is beneficial for him. He could be a potential starter year 2, year 3. Next pick, we had Nick Saldiveri, a guy, got beat up pretty bad at the Senior Bowl, but like I said, man, in the zone scheme, the movement ability, he's quick. He locates guys because, that offensive line position, a lot of guys could get to the second level, but it's the ability to get to the second level, locate the block, and find the block, man. I think Saldivari excels at that. Next guy we have is Evan Hull. I guess he's a Jared McKinnon replacement, a guy that could help on third downs. Put him next to Pacheco. Led college football in receptions, receiving yards for the running back position. And he's just a smart, heady football player, really reliable. I think Andy Reid would love him in the backfield. Next up, we got Jay Ward, another versatile guy. So on the defensive side of the ball, we bring a lot of athleticism, a lot of versatility to the Chiefs defense. He can play safety, corner. I like him in the box, man. I like him getting feisty, making plays at the line of scrimmage. And last pick, we went Jose Ramirez, a guy that blew it up at the combine. I haven't seen too much of the tape, I'll admit, but he's a guy that had athletic testing and he looked really an easy mover out there at the combine. So there you go. That's the 7th-round mock draft for the Kansas City Chiefs.
Let us know how you feel, where we messed up, where we did fantastic. What would you have done in certain positions? Trade down, trade up, or stand pat and just pick a different guy. All right, man. Who we got next, man? I know who we got next. I just like to say that. Who we got next?
Jake, man. I ain't see Jake in the comments.
Jake ain't here. We're going to have to draft for Jake, man. We're going to have to take care of business for Jake, man. We got Jake. Don't even worry about it. We got you. For these Green Bay, soon-to-be Aaron Rodgers-less Packers, or nah, that's not it.
Nah, yeah. The relationship's soured, man. He's out of there. I think it's a formality at this point. Aaron Rodgers won't be there, and Jordan Love will be the new quarterback. So getting him weapons. I know you got Christian Watson, Romeo Doubs, but getting him another weapon, getting him a tight end, getting him some offensive line. Oh, there goes Jake, man. Yeah, you can help us here, bro. Man. Yeah, this surrounded Jordan Love with some weapons and some tackles, man. I think he could use that. The safety position. Definitely improved there. I think Darnell Savage, a guy I like coming out. I don't think he really lived up to the bill as yet. Just a lot of missed tackles, not being where he's supposed to be. So I think we can improve the safety position. What else you see for these boys? Like some edge rushers. I know you got Rashawn Gary, but Preston Smith's getting a little older, so getting an edge will be beneficial for the Packers as well.
Yeah, I'd agree. Yeah, I think you hit on them. You said corner, right? You said corner?
I didn't say corner.
Corner?
Yeah,
I know.
They could use another corner.
Yeah.
I don't know if they in love with Eric Stokes from Georgia. I'm not sure.
I thought they loved him at one point, and then he kind of fell off.
Also too.
Yeah, Jake.
You got Rasul Douglas and
what's
Jair.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
Jair's our guy, man. Yeah.
He is our guy. All right, man. Let's get it. Start the draft. And Juice, I got your ad out of there, man. See you. Got it, man. I'm on it.
You on it, bro.
I'm on it. Till I'm not. What's wrong with the Steelers, bro? Slap. All right, man. Bijan's there for the taking.
Oh, Bijan.
Just saying. That's the first time we've seen a running back on the board, bro.
Man. Yo, in the draft, it's going to be all 32 fan bases. Every pick. Oh, Bijan's on the board. Everyone's going to want Bijan Robinson, man. So it's interesting where he lands.
So what you saying, man? You want to go receiver? You want to go tight end? You want to go safety? We want to go tackle.
Yeah, they go a lot of different places.
They can. They're gonna get a good guy with at least the very first 2 picks. Yeah, it could trade down too. If I'm Jake, though, I'm screaming. I don't want to trade down. I want to make one of these picks, man. Because what are we talking about? You said tackle. Which tackle is it? It is the right tackle that we need to shore up.
Yeah, Darnell Robb would be perfect right there.
So you mentioned edge, cornerback, tight end is deep, so we can wait on those, I guess. Think they'll select one of the multiple at each of those positions. Probably tight end, double down. Double down on the tight end position.
I'm not mad at it.
Get you two different types of tight ends there, man. Best of both worlds, I suppose. But you want to go tackle here, or you want to go receiver? Because in some people's eyes, you're getting the best receiver right now, bro. Decisions, bro.
How I feel about the offensive line position is get your guys early.
Get you guys early. Okay.
That's how I feel, man. I think you always find a good receiver on day 2.
Okay.
Offensive tackle position. Who's the best guys on the board? You say it was Bijan.
Best overall, you got Bijan, you got your boy Will Levis, JSN,
JSN.
Lucas Van Ness would be a good pick for them as well. Miles
Yeah.
Murphy, Nolan Smith. I mean, they got their pick, bro. This is.
Yeah. Yeah.
But are we doing a CPGM
Let's,
draft though? What are we
yeah,
saying?
let's get the trenches right. Let's get the trenches right, man. You got a young quarterback. He's going to need time to pass, man, because he's not Aaron Rodgers, and he's not going to decipher quickly and see it quickly. So let's give him some time back there.
Darnell Wright it is?
Big Darnell.
All right, man. Darnell it is. All right, man. What we looking for next? Let me just see what the receiver's looking like. Some prototypical, or some guys they don't necessarily. Jalen Hyatt off the board there. And come on, Falcons, bro. Bro, I'm gonna need you to call up. What's your GM's name over there for the Falcons?
I don't even know who we got. Was it Thomas? Is Dimitrov still there?
No,
I think no. We just got the Did we get the new GM from the Saints, right?
Oh yeah. It was.
Forgot.
Yeah, you need a slap buddy, bro. That was a terrible trade, bro. They tried us over here, man. All right, man. So, do you want to go receiver? You want to go tight end, or you want to go edge? Let me see. What you saying, man? We could have got a big Dawan Jones, man, instead of Darnell and got that receiver. But you never know how it works out.
Yeah, you're right. JSN with a day one.
That'd have been fantastic.
Living in the past. Get that name for us, Juice, the new GM.
Dimitrov. Dimitrov was wild, bro, with them haircuts, bro. Seen buddy with them haircuts?
Glad he's gone, yeah. I think he's on TV now or something.
Yeah, he in
one of them networks. Still there?
Who, Rich McKay? I don't know.
Front office.
Yeah, I think he's front office if he's still there. Definitely.
Those Arthur Blank guys, bro.
That is one of his guys. That's one of his boys, man. Let's look at the edge. I think all these guys are Packer guys.
Yeah.
All those guys. Maybe not Foskey, but I think all those guys would fit there. D-line, Keon Ben, Pickens. I'm partial to Darnell Washington.
Yeah, me too.
To get you a guy that can be dynamic, can block.
Help in the run game, yeah.
Yeah, you kind of get the best of both worlds there in terms of him. So I think we go Darnell here.
Yeah, I like it.
All right. Let me see. Hold on. Let me just see what who would we target next? Safeties.
You got your boy Sidney Brown out there.
Your boy Sidney Brown, but I know Jake. This is his guy right here, though.
Jartavius Martin, Quan Martin.
That's more his guy there, but we're partial to Sidney Brown. Well, I'm partial to Sidney Brown.
Cover they different safeties.
Different
types
of safeties,
cover.
Right?
You want your guy to come down and tackle. I think Sidney Brown kind of give you the best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah.
All right, let's go get us the tight end right now, Darnell Washington, and then let's see. Let's look at all. And let's see here.
Back to back Darnells. There you go.
Back to back Darnells. Hey, man.
Physical power. Aaron Jones. Yeah, that guy's coming in for a lot of yards, man. Him and AJ Dillon.
Well, these boys, so you want to drop one spot to get 2 more picks? Let me just see what these boys are.
I ain't mad at it.
Yeah, let's do it, man. Let's accept that. Appreciate your calls. Just don't pick our guy, man. Oh, they got no. Look at the Falcons, bro. Bro, Juice, who is the GM for these guys, bro?
Terry?
Is it Terry? Terry got to get slapped, bro. Terry got to get slapped. Gotta get slapped. Nah, come on, man. It's insulting.
He's doing a good job over there.
He is actually doing a good job. He's outstanding offseason for them boys. So Rashee Rice would fit the bill in terms of the type of receiver, the build that they want. Mims and Dell don't necessarily fit that. Tyler Scott, in terms of the speed, would be nice. And I know Mingo's jumping up draft boards. So that's an option there. We can go back to the safety real quick to see what that looks like. Jordan Battle, that's not what we're looking at. I think safety, we got to make a decision here, bro. Because at 116, something's going to be off the board for us, whether it be receiver or whether it be safety. Let's look at edge real quick. Andre Carter, Zach Harrison. Ooh, what you thinking, bro? Jake, what you thinking, man?
I know Zach Harrison. He kind of one of those physical edges like the Packers like. I
He
think they would
does.
like somebody like him on the roster. Safeties. I think they could use actually both safeties. I know you got Rudy Ford, but Sidney Brown and Martin. I
Mm-hmm.
think either or. See, the next pick is 116. We might have to go
Yeah.
get him now. We might
Get
have
the
to
safety
make a
now.
decision. Yeah, make a decision and get that safety now.
Okay.
Because we don't pick again to 116. I think they both be off the board by then.
Darius Ray. I think Darius Rush still available. Yeah, he's still there. We got decisions to make, man. Here, I feel like if you 160 is kind of dangerous territory unless we want to trade up. But I don't know if we got the capital to do that once we make this pick at 79.
Yeah, I think the corner position is deeper than
Deeper.
the safety
I agree.
position. So we could
I
probably find
agree.
a good corner later on.
All right. So we want to go Sidney Brown, who's the all-around versatile, gives you kind of best of both worlds. That's what we're saying. You know how I feel.
Yeah, I'm a
All
Martin
right.
over Brown guy.
Mm-hmm.
Just the cover ability with Martin is just it's something else, man. On the versatility, he can play corner for you if you want
Okay.
to.
Let's do it.
Now, I'm
Let's
not
do it.
saying
You're not
I'm
saying
not
it?
saying.
What you
I'm just giving
saying?
the argument. It's no
Oh, you
third
just give me
person
the
to break
argument?
our
You give me the
tie.
argument?
There's no third person to break our tie here, man. Make Jake break it, man.
Yeah, it's one of the Illinois guys. Who you thinking?
I don't know. I like both of them. Both of my top 5 safeties in the class.
Mm-hmm. And Drew
Yeah,
said
both.
move up, so we make this pick and move up.
Mm.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. What you saying, Jake? What you saying, Martin Brown?
I think he's gonna pick Martin, man.
You gonna pick Martin?
Yeah, I think he can
that's
go with
what
Martin.
you're pushing
It's a
for.
cover ability. If you want a corner and a safety, he could be interchangeable out there.
Yeah, I ain't mad at it. Let me look at that. Let me see what they got. They got some the safety you said. They got Donald Savage, Tavares Moore, Tariq Carpenter, Rudy Ford. Yeah, let's. You know what? What you saying? Tough call.
You gotta do it, Drew. Who you got, man?
I'm leaning Martin. He's good. Let's go. Let's go, Martin.
Let's go, Martin.
Let's go, Martin, man. I ain't mad at it. And then I need to pause. Hold up. Do we want to move up?
What we trading up for? What we trading up for?
Let me see.
One of them edges?
Yeah, one of them edges. Harrison, McGuire's what?
McGuire.
And then let me
I
just
like
look
both
at
of
tight
those guys.
ends. Got Laporta's there. It's nice. We trading up for Laporta.
We got a tight end. We got a tight end.
We got a tight end. I'm just saying, just throwing it out
you trying to go back to back.
And then corner you said was deep, so we don't got to worry about
wide receiver. We're still looking at wide receiver.
Wide receiver. Yeah, Rasheed Rice still there.
But Marvin Mims is there. Oh, he's too small for them boys.
Yeah, he's too small for them boys, man. 1, 2, 3.
All those guys are small.
Yeah.
Except for Rasheed Rice. Boutte. Who's under him? Who's on the Boutte?
Xavier Hutchinson.
He fit them. You got Michael Wilson.
All right.
We're good.
We can map this out.
Yeah.
All right. So, but though, are we trading up though? Or are we letting it ride?
Because who the guy
is Edge.
One of those two guys, Edge.
Yeah.
McGuire not gonna be there at 116. We could let it run a little bit.
Just let it run a little bit. Okay.
If one of those guys get picked, we pause it. Let the board come to us. Oh, one of those guys is gone.
Yeah, I'm going.
That was quick.
All right, so we got to trade up. I got to figure out how to trade. I gotta remember. Oh, hold on. I found out who we trading up with though.
How much picks is this? We might be trading up.
We're at 90 right now. Dallas is at 90. So that's what's that? 26 picks. Do we let it run a couple?
So what's the backup plan after Harrison?
KJ Henry.
KJ Henry.
Think. Yeah. Dylan Horton.
I like KJ
can
Henry.
Play all over the place. I like Nick Hampton and my boy Baldonado from Pittsburgh. I think he would be a good fit for them boys as well.
What about Brenton Cox, man? I know there's a lot of lot of hate out there on him. I
It's
think he left the
it's
team.
up to him, bro. Like
Yeah,
he's got the talent,
the
right?
tape is good. Yeah.
Yeah, the tape. So he just gotta show up, man. I'm not sure why he got dismissed from Florida. Whatever happened there, probably running his mouth. But so I guess we got options if we
Who's the
don't
D
want to trade up.
tackle? Any
D
DLs that play
tackles.
edge?
Byron Young, got Kobe
Colby
Wooden,
Wooden.
got Maro Jamo. I think that's how you say that. Kobe Turner, Mike Morris,
Yeah, Colby
Kendrick.
Wooden's it's the versatile guy right there.
Yeah, he's the most versatile guy there. I think Byron Young could be it too. He just didn't show it at Senior Bowl. Just didn't bust a grape really. But I think he's a little versatile as well. So we got options, so we don't necessarily have to trade up if we don't want to. So you want to let it run to want to let it run
to the hundreds.
Yeah, let's let it run. Let's let it run to 100. See what happens.
Let it run.
Michael Wilson off the board.
Oh, we still gotta look at that receipt.
Exact. Oh, they suck him, bro.
Took him.
Still got KJ. Yeah, we still got KJ King. We'll let it run. Let it run right now. Stevenson Rice. Rasheed Rice out of there. John Scott Carter. All right. Now we got to make a pick here, man. All right, man. Let me see what's here. Boy's still there. Boy's the tackles ain't
the
big
tackles
here.
Still there.
Yeah. Okay. I know you're higher on KJ Henry than most people. Let me look at all real quick. We got Tyler Steen. We got Jamie. Zach Evans, Rashawn. Yeah, so those are those top. The receivers, Kayshawn.
Ooh,
the receivers got
the receivers.
Pluck. Oh,
I still like some of those guys for them.
Okay.
Uche, Hutchinson, Trey Palmer, Wicks.
That's a Wicks. Okay. So do we want to stick with D-line? Or
KJ Henry's my guy there.
KJ Henry is your guy there.
Yeah, he can stand up, rush. He offers versatility, drop back in coverage. He's a playmaker, man. Every time I turn on Clemson, number 5 was making plays. So, not sure. One.
This man fell down the boards.
All right, so
Wicks.
I like
Wicks.
I like all the top 4 guys there.
So let's go Henry.
Okay.
To make sure we secure the edge, and since we got 4 receivers that you like.
Okay.
We can let it roll. Let me just make sure, leave it there. Make sure there ain't no crazy run this time. Yeah, we're gonna be able to get our guy. No. We gotta get our guy here. No. All right. Do you wanna chance it with a Keyshawn Boutte, or you wanna let it run again and go for something different?
We can let it run. Our 4 guys still there. Yeah, we got pick at 149. We can make it run a little bit.
All right. Well, we gotta make a pick here. What you want to do? Dylan Horton is there for you. My guy Baldonado. I think we can get him later. So I think we got a pair stab, a corner.
Yeah, look at corner position.
Corey Trice. Got Riley Moss. We know about the feet with him.
Yeah, I like Riley Moss in that nickel position.
You like Riley Moss in that nickel? Let me see who their nickel is right now. Nickel is Keyshawn Nixon. Keyshawn Nixon, Shamar, Gene Charles, and I think we're gonna have to let's do that, man. Riley Moss, no Corey Trice. Riley Moss, let's do it.
And I think Riley
Corey
Moss
Trice outside, right? Boundary.
Yeah, outside physical. I think Riley Moss is another guy that can have that versatility to even play safety at the next level. So the corners and the safety position with Quan Martin and Riley Moss is interchangeable. Guys that can cover. So I think the secondary we shorted up.
That's the
Showed up at
secondary
secondary.
short up. Let's look at these receivers. All right.
They
So
go
you got
Wicks.
Trey.
Let's go get Wicks.
Let's get Wicks. All
Yeah.
right. I like Puka for these boys too, by the way, but let's get us a done. Tavian Wicks.
Tavian Wicks. Yeah, I like his route running. That's what flashed to me at first. I know the combine he ran a slow 40, but I think he made up for it in the pro day. So, I like his ability to get in and out of routes, and it always seems like he's open. So, Wicks is a good pick. Reese up front, D tackle.
D tackle. More Shailen Redman. Still got your boy Dylan Horton. Baldonado.
Dylan Horton's the guy.
Did he blow? I think was he one of the guys at the combine that showed up?
Fiocchi. That's a guy I haven't watched yet. Did he at the combine?
I think they talked about him in terms of him blowing up at the combine or just Sparky, as we like to call it. Let me look at all real quick. Do we want to double up on a tight end here? We want to go with a Luke Shoemaker. Shoemaker. I'm butchering his name.
Wanye Morris. Ivan Pace. Well, I love Ivan Pace, but linebacker is a pretty strong position
for this team.
Walker,
I'd agree.
Campbell, Dylan last year deal. Could go another running back for these boys.
Okay. Let me see. Let me look at running back. Keontae Mitchell, Muhammad Ibrahim. I like that for them. Chris Rodriguez, I would like for them. Let me see here. Do we draft him? Was it Jaron Hall, bro? No, can't do it. Challenge your boy. Let me look at the interior line. They got Josh Myers, Elton Jenkins, John Runyon. It's not bad. It's decent. I'm thinking
D-line. I'm thinking D-line.
Yeah.
Got big Gerard Clark in there. Jalen Redmond. I know we fancy Jalen Redmond.
Yeah. Let me go with a Jalen Redmond here, man. I'm partial to a Jalen Redmond. Let me just look at the edge real quick.
What do you think? Because wide 3-tech. You think Redmond's a 3-tech also, right? That's how you got him pegged at the next level.
Yeah, he's a 3-tech, but I think. All right, maybe Clark is a better play here. Let me look at this. Let me look at them real quick. Why is on the outside? Kenny Clark. We can wait on Clark. I'll just have to go with him here if we're going to go with him. I guess I got to back off Redmond then. So we got the corners, quarterback. Let's take a peek at the running back real quick. Yeah, we can. You know what?
Getting that running back now?
Yeah, I'm thinking about it because I'm thinking about what picks we got left and what will be there. I'm partial. I'm partial for these two guys in terms of them fitting here for the Packers.
Mo and Rodriguez. Those are the bigger guys, more physical guys. I think Rodriguez played in that zone scheme in Kentucky, so he's familiar with the system.
Right.
Keaton Mitchell is more the smaller guy, fast. Yep. He's explosive, and then Evan Hull is kind of the best of both worlds. Kind of,
right.
He's bigger. He can run inside. He also could catch out of the backfield, get some yards after the catch. So it's tough, man. You got the best of both worlds in Evan Hull. You got the explosive playmaker in Mitchell. You got the big physical backs in Mo Ibrahim and Chris Rodriguez.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go Ibrahim because I know a lot of people I know he's an older guy, and he's got a little less tread on the tires, but I think he still holds that record in terms of the most 100-yard games of any running back. I think he holds that record, and he can spell. Was it Jones? Not Jones.
Aaron
Jones.
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 Yeah,
Yeah.
Aaron Jones. Yeah.
Aaron Jones. And I think he's a better running back than
AJ Dillon.
Yeah, AJ Dillon. So
I think so too.
Yeah,
I'm with you.
And not to say he can't catch, just that they didn't do that. They ain't really throw the football as much as they should have over there at Minnesota. I don't think they had the quarterback to do that. So go to all here. Clendon, Puka Nakua still out there for me. Don't do it. Oh, they grabbed Puka out there. He gone. Want to move up? No, reject that, bro. We got 45 7th-round picks already, man. All right, man. Let's see.
Omar, before we go, Omar said, "What's the word on Camp Peoples, Appalachian State? I think he's a hard runner. I think he can break tackles, strength through contact. He's hard to bring down. He's a physical runner. I think he runs a little high, but once he gets going downhill, he's physical. He's not gonna make a guy miss. Nope. But he's physical, and we saw him at the Senior Bowl a little bit. I thought Evan Hull outplayed him, but I don't think he had a terrible Senior Bowl week. It's just some other guys just played him out there.
He's got some limitations in his game, but if you're going to draft him, what you're getting in him, and you're going to use him in that skill set, right? So, I liked him for Appalachian State. He's a change of pace back for those guys. I think they had a couple of different guys, but yeah,
they did. They rotated him a lot.
Yeah, they did. They did. He would fit the mold in terms of if you're looking for another Corey Dillon type, but he would kind of fit that there. But
you said Corey Dillon or AJ?
I mean,
you went back. You went back.
I went back. That's way back. Cincinnati.
Corey Dillon. Yeah, he did his thing in New England too. Both places.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, pass catching. That's not that's not his game.
No.
Definitely not doing that.
No. All right. And I didn't see him doing much pass blocking either for them either. So
yeah, he was a little inconsistent there as well. I thought he would do well. I thought day one, he did well pass blocking, but as the days went along, I thought he struggled a little bit more. And those linebackers, like I said, it was unfair. Those linebackers could be edges. You know what I'm saying? How do you rush the passer?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'd agree. I'm gonna go Brandon Cox here, bro. I know. Let's look at other receivers real quick, but I think I'm gonna go Brandon Cox.
Maybe we still get a receiver for. Oh no, we got Wicks. We're good on receiver.
We got Wicks. I was gonna try to come back and get Puka, but they got him. They selected him. They go Juice guy right there, or do we get a Payne Durham
to go over to Darnell?
Yeah. What Brandon Cox? He should still be there, right?
Yeah, I don't think people on Brandon Cox. Yeah, I don't think people on Brandon Cox.
All right, we're gonna go Payne Durham, but let me just make sure I don't want to miss out on nobody. So that's your boy Gerard Clark out there.
Yeah, we can still get Gerard Clark.
We can.
I actually like that a little bit more, to be honest. It's a bigger need.
It's a bigger need. So you want to go Gerard Clark here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's do it. All right, here we go. Payne Durham gone. Got him.
Some other tight ends work. And we got Darnell too. That's why I was like it's a bigger need.
It's a bigger need. Yeah, you're right.
To get that big boy on the inside next to Kenny Clark and those boys.
There go Juice's guy right there, man.
Well, Mallory.
Right at the top.
He can be the pass catcher. Yeah, he can be the pass catching tight end.
He can, man. Give you that vertical that you need, man. He could be the Cameron Brake for these boys, man. Down the seam, catch the football, not give you much in the blocking game. But that's an option here. I know Juice is like, bro, stop it, bro. We're not gonna stop though, bro.
We're gonna get him.
Stop, you know what I mean? I know. Yeah, we got the corner there. You said we shored up the corner. We got the safety. Let me see. We got the safety that we wanted. I guess we going Brandon Cox.
Brandon Cox, nigga, you Brandon Cox. Yeah, that Will Mary Washington. Yeah, it sounds good, man.
Brandon
sounds
Cox.
Good to me too. Let's go Cox. And then let's go on Will Malley if he's still on the board.
Is he there? Yep. Let's get him, bro. This guy right here is a halfback, fullback, Brendan Willis.
Yeah, he's one of the best run blockers at the tight end position.
Tight end position.
Physical, he comes fast through the hole.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know we're talking about Davis Allen, what he did at the Senior Bowl, but Brandon Williams was just as good as a blocker.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they use him as fullback. It was getting cute with him back there. So, all right, man. Let's. Do you want to grab another receiver, Jake Bobo? You know how I feel about Jake Bobo. Or do we want to go offensive line? Just for some
I like offensive line.
Okay, you know how we do it over here. Let me see. You want to go tackle?
They go Jackson Kirkland.
Jackson Kirkland.
Yeah, he got a versatility inside, outside versatility.
Probably most likely play inside, but he was a guy that was high on a lot of people's boards every preseason for the past about two and a half, 3 seasons. Man, just took forever to come out. I think he ended up getting injured.
Yeah, right? He had an injury. He's been there like 6 years, so I'm sure he's an older guy. So, but the tape was good, man. He was a tackle at first, but those tackles were doing so good at Washington. They moved him inside the guard, and it would look effortless. The transition, he played really well at guard, so he offers that versatility.
Jackson Kirkland, and then for our last pick, what are we saying, man? Let's go to all. Let's see what's on there, man.
Ronnie Bell, wide receiver.
I like a Ronnie Bell.
There goes all the Eastern Michigan I was talking about earlier. So
where
they go your Jake Bobo.
There's my Jake Bobo.
Want a backup quarterback, man?
Do we? Let me see
just in case, man.
Just in case.
Just in case.
They only got Danny Etling. So maybe
who's the quarterback on the board?
Right now,
hit on the next Brock Purdy out here, man.
We got Max Duggan and Sean Clifford, bro. That's
Max Duggan's a gamer, though.
He's a gamer.
He can compete.
Got Tanner Morgan down there. Just talking greasy about Minnesota passing game.
Yeah, a lot of people had Tanner Morgan. You know, a lot of people like his potential.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not a fan, bro.
Yeah.
Nah. You want to go Max Duggan? He was at the Senior Bowl. He ain't really, but he is a gamer.
Anybody else? Anybody else before we go Duggan?
Let me see. I know you said Ronnie Bell. I said Jake Bobo. Jake Bobo was
Copeland.
Jake Copeland. Yeah, he didn't. But he was supposed to bust a grape over that Maryland, but he, playing with the wrong quarterback, unfortunately.
Offensive line more.
Just like Seam Richards, got Jake Andrews and Quinn out there. Linebackers that are left. He was supposed to be a big timer and busted great.
They got your bumper pull.
Nah, man. He fell off the planet, bro.
Yeah, athleticism.
Yeah, he got it, bro. He just out there playing ball, bro.
Yeah. Let's hit him with the max then, man. With the max.
All right. Max
if Jordan Love doesn't work out, I think Duggan could come in and spot start and get you through like half a season. Not the quarterback of the future, but he's a gamer, smart. Yeah, I like.
All right, man. All right, so for the Packers, Jake, man, we got you, man. We got the Darnell package for you, man. We got that right tackle on Darnell Wright, and we got that Darnell Washington. We got that other offensive tackle on Darnell Washington, right? Who can play some tight end, right? I think that's how we need to see Darnell Washington. But no, I think a lot of people want to see him be a number one tight end for a team. Obviously, with Georgia, who Georgia had. I'm gonna call number 19, who they had over there for Georgia. He was the guy for them, and Darnell Washington. Not to say he was a second thought, because when he got the football in his hands, he made things happen. He's a big target, and he's outstanding in his blocking game. And then we got Jartavius Martin, who can play the corner, play the slot position, and he can play the single high as well. So like the range that he gives you in terms of the safety, the flexibility, the versatility he gives in terms of the safety position. Got KJ Henry. I know this is Headley's guy. What you got to say about KJ Henry? I know what I want to say, but I know what you want to say, man.
Big time player in big moments. He was that loaded Clemson defense. I thought he was a guy that flashed consistently. I think he's versatile, drop back in coverage. He could win with speed. He could win with power. I think he could win with an inside move as well. I just
Got
like
good
him, man.
hands.
I like him, man. I like his awareness too. He's one of those guys that will get his hands on the football, pass deflections. So all around game, man. He can stand up, put his hand in the ground. I'm not sure why a lot of people are not high on Kaden Henry. He's not the big time athleticism guy. He's not a
That's fine.
what do you call him, RAS
Yeah,
scoring
RAS.
guy. He's not big on that, but I think he's dependable and versatile.
Yeah, and the Packers do a good job of developing those defensive linemen. So I think he'll come around and people will be, how did we miss? I think for him, fit may be a big thing for him in terms of where he goes in terms of developing completely. So, but yeah, I don't disagree with you. Riley Moss, good feet, being able to locate the football, great speed, confident. Not a big corner, but he gives you what you need from the position, does his job. And Octavian Wicks, you said he stated he was I was going to say outstanding route runner, but he's able to create separation on guys that he's going up against. Mohammed Ibrahim, the guy with the 300 100-yard rushing games in his career. No, I think it's like 20 something.
Beast.
Outstanding runner. He's a complete package. But again, I think he's an older running back. It's the running back position. And I think that, people are down on him because of the age and the position itself. He's not as sexy as a Gibbs or a Bijan, obviously, right? And some of these others, Chase Brown and guys like that. But he has outstanding vision, patience. He has all those things that you want from the running back position. Gerard Clark, good big body. I think he has a good first step. I think he has to develop in terms of his second and tertiary moves. But I think once he gets that, I think he'll be a piece. And again, we talk about the Packers being able to develop linemen. And then Brenton Cox Jr., who he was one of Florida's best players, got dismissed from the team. Not sure what the situation was, but he's got heavy hands. He's got a burst that can come off the edge. He's not consistent enough, and maybe that was part of the issue with him over there at Florida. But again, Packers D-line, they'll get him right. Will Mallory, Juice's guy, vertical, stretches that seam, can run past linebackers. He's more of a straight line guy. He's not a guy that's going to get in there and be able to, block up and all that kind of stuff. But he has a skill set, and you can use that to your advantage, especially when you have both him and Darnell Washington on the field. Maybe Will Mallory gets that one-on-one, and you can take advantage of it, right? Jackson Kirkland plays inside, outside, played all over the offensive line outside of center for Washington. So he gives you the versatility that you want. Can never have too many offensive linemen, especially the guys that are versatile. And then Max Duggan, if Love don't work out, stick him in there, see what he can give you, right? He's got some limitations in terms of ability at the quarterback position, getting the ball down the field. But, he's a guy who I think he was coming off of surgery where he probably shouldn't have been playing football, but they cleared him to go, good to go. And he took his team to the national championship game, got their head smashed in. But like Chadley said earlier, he's a gamer, man. He lives for the moment. And so I'm not mad at the selection there. So there's the draft, the Packers draft. Let us know how you feel about it. Where did we fail? Where did we drop the ball? Hit us down in the comments section. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the stream. Don't be selfish. And we out.